Welcome back to Sonic Frontiers with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So here's another puzzle that will show up later. We have to chase this ball of light, which is not Tikal, and press the the square button to collect its light, which is not easy. Its path is set, but that doesn't mean anything when the prompt does not show up. Seriously, which you should do. But no, it does not work here, seemingly. I know you cannot side loop it, despite me doing a double side loop there. Oh no. But yeah, that's basically it. The problem is to get the energy, and that's all really. I took a while to get this one, seriously. And whatnot. Given that Sonic is usually a character that usually goes at supersonic speed, that isn't always great for this one. Finally, I get the prompt to show up, and there we go. One thing you can do is reset the game if you are having trouble, which is what I did by basically jumping into the water. Yeah, I know, a cheap cop-out move, I know, but the only one I can think of at the time, seriously. So, that being said, apparently we have unlocked the next Chaos Emerald as well. Seriously, there is also another portal around here as well. In fact, it's right next to this treasure sign, seriously. So, can I silo it properly, please? And stupid power-up animation I do not need here, seriously? There we go, some more memory tokens for later. That will do good for Knuckles and Sage. Less so for Thing, and you just saw their Wyvern's shadow, of course. So yeah, so the thing I can now go on about with the Emeralds is that, yes, they're spaced out, I've already mentioned that, but there is something else with the Emeralds here in Ares Island, and that is, of course, they are a lot harder to get. Seriously. And then there are these enemies, which we will see a bit later. Again, the auto side loop does work here. The problem is it only works for one enemy. I've got portal gear there, very nice. But yeah, these guys can shield themselves and turn into blocks of God knows what. But yeah, side looping them usually works. A quick side loop, yeah, can work if you time it right. As I say, I have got it on auto combo mode here with Sonic, so yeah, and that's another new move Sonic I unlocked with Sonic, which allows him to do, I'm guessing, his Sonic Wind attack from Sonic Heroes? That's what I think it is, and it looks more, actually no, wasn't from, Blue Tornado from Sonic Wind, but it might, Sonic Heroes, but it might also be his Sonic Wind from Sonic Adventure 2, which is not an ability we've seen before. Again, weirdly enough, his version of Chaos Control in that game, certainly in two-player mode, was Time Stop, seriously. Anyway, here's the next Chaos Emerald, which is located in here, in this valley here, so again, let's get it. And do we get another cutscene with the blue hedgehog, or do we go on? I do not know. So yeah, I know that there will be a few more with Knuckles, because we will have to do, in fact we do have to find Knuckles, but you know me in exploration here in Sonic Frontiers. As I say, I still haven't completed the whole map of, and I don't think I do actually complete the whole map of Ares Island. Seriously, you got me there, man. Instead of looking for Knuckles, I think I will do something else, because I've been doing that for the whole thing, and to be honest, leveling up Sonic is certainly more fulfilling. The only problem is getting out of here, because I'm kind of stuck in a loop by going over those dash pads. So instead, I want to go away from there. The dash pads are not my friends here, though. So instead, let's see if there's a bridge across the gap there. Either that or do a boost jump, I guess. Kind of saw me do it in the last episode over the huge spaces in the canyon and whatnot. So yeah, that can be done. And no, I don't want to move away, thank you. I want to go towards. So yeah, so that's a bit better. Not great, but I'll deal with that. So springs, most certainly. Interestingly, Ares Island isn't all desert. There's actually some greenery here as well, which for a game like Frontiers has some nice thing to it. And it seems that we have another follow the square pattern puzzle here. So which way do I want to go? I do not know, because this is very confusing. Seriously. These ones always are, because you have to do it in a... Because of course, as I've mentioned, you do it the wrong way, you screw up, then you'll have to start again here, seriously. So yeah. So I have to be very, very careful, of course. Okay, so if I went up, then that might not have worked. Then again, this might not have worked either, so let's see if this way, and you saw Wyvern go overhead there. Yep, that's the correct way to do it. I also like that the Coco are still wearing their birthday hats from the DLC there. Seriously, even though I've turned it off for the whole thing, the characters still wear them, seemingly, as do the thing. There's another portal down there, so let's see, do I go down to the portal? Yeah, I think I will do another level. In fact, it's the same one I passed earlier, but never mind that. Let's use our new thing again. I don't know how many portal gears I have left. Seriously, I already have one dropped by the enemy, and I got one off Sumo last episode, so I may have used that on the other one. So instead, let's go straight into the level and see which Sonic level this one is borrowing from, shall we? Because, yeah, that would be interesting. So let's... there I go again, using the drop dash. Seriously, I don't know what's happening. And that move there with the thing was... That's not the Cyclone... Is it? Actually, yes, it is. It is called the Cyclone Kick, which reminds me way too much of the Blue Tornado and whatnot. So, I'm guessing this is, by the way it starts, Skyrail, a level that Sonic wasn't even in. Seriously, one of the Shadows levels in Sonic Adventure 2. So I will give Sega this. I'm glad they implemented the bounce rings, which were a thing in both Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Generations. It was fairly easy to borrow that as well, so yeah. There is a 10 ring over there, but I don't know how to get it. This is one of the longer cyberspace levels because it's somewhat based off of one of the levels in Sonic Adventure 2, of course. And no, I'm not going for time here. So yeah, what the hell did I do there? Well, anyway. And seemingly those jet-propelled hang gliders are there as well. I'm going the wrong way, absolutely. I didn't need to overdo it there, seriously. But never mind. But yeah, this is totally complete with the pitfalls as well, seriously. I remember first doing Skyrail in Sonic Adventure 2, seriously. Not always fun when you're learning to grind with either hedgehog, not just Shadow, but Sonic as well. For Sonic, it was more Final Rush, really. Maybe Crazy Gadget as well, with the whole area where you're dealing with the gravity and everything. Because there were some areas inside the Space Colony Arc in Crazy Gadget that weren't, though there were some out in space as well, but more Final Rush and everything. But there you go. I don't think I've got all the red rings, because I think I missed one earlier, but never mind. And yes, I missed that enemy. Probably not a bad thing, because, well, you know me. So let's see these things. No red ring there. Although there is a switch, which requires me to, of course, do this light speed dash. And I completely missed again. Yay. Don't think I hit that checkpoint. Although I'm starting again. Okay, then we're back, and what else can I say? Not much. So yeah, if anything, that looping rail was not in the original game, of course. Yeah, given that cyberspace is supposed to be based off of memories, so that was Izuka's excuse for including them in, at least. Yeah. Whether or not that will be in any sequel to Sonic Frontiers, I do not know. There we go. I finally got the Lightspeed Dash to work. And good timing as well, because up here we have a few more spikes. Yada yada yada. Seemingly no red rings unless I miss one, which I may well have done knowing me. Yeah, and likewise with Sonic Adventure 2, there are areas where you may well jump off, and that was only the second one? Yeah. And forgive me if I'm wrong, but there weren't any motor bugs in the thing. No, we were dealing with, instead, gun beetles in that level. Seriously. Because, of course, Gun was the main antagonist in there, should I say. So, okay, we're up to 3 red rings now. Well, that just shows how big of a level Skyrail is in both games, so yeah. I'm messing up again. What the hell am I doing with the jump? I think something went wrong with the jump because, yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I think I put my PS5 into the thing just to see if it would fix the controller or something, so yeah. Don't know what was wrong with it, but there you go. And it's another bounce spring upwards. I don't see any other red rings, so I'm guessing I'm going onwards. And yeah, not much else I can say here. I mean, yeah, it's a lot more expansive than the last one, which was Sky Sanctuary Act 1 in Sonic Generations. Yeah. And unfortunately, you can't do tricks at the top of your grind jump. Seemingly, so yeah. Oh well, let's go up here anyway. Spike balls. The bane of my existence in many Sonic games. They're kind of like, they remind me a bit of, if anything, certainly the 3D games, or the fire bars in the Mario games, I just detest dealing with them. Especially when you're dealing with a Sonic that can double jump, because sometimes I misjudge my jumping and everything and you get that. So yeah, well, I'll have to deal with the red rings as it is, and go along here and get to the end. Phew, I'm glad that's over, seriously. But anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!